Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mystic Spilling the Tea. This is Dina, or Ashwani of Southern Fried Psychics.
And I'm Leslie Hall, the Purple Rose Psychic.
And I'm Nickelle with Rising Digital.
How's everybody doing tonight? Today's 11/11.
I know, it's so exciting to have a portal. Woo woo.
Love a good
Who
portal.
doesn't like a portal?
Mm-hmm.
And so many meanings with this. It's also Veterans Day. Unfortunately, it's my deceased nephew who was murdered a few months ago. It's his birthday today. So happy heavenly birthday, Junior.
Yeah, that's pretty bad that happened. With it being Veterans Day, I do want to do a shout out to all those who served in the military.
Thank you for your service, men and women of our country.
Yes, and those that are still serving in our wonderful services to help our country. We appreciate you all.
Definitely. I've got quite a few people who have served in my family. Both my dad and my stepdad, grandpa, many uncles. So,
How about
Very
you, Nickelle? You got anyone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my grandpa got 2 Purple Hearts. My
wow.
my mom's dad. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah, my dad was in the armed forces, and so were some of his brothers, and so that was really cool.
Thank you, ancestors.
Thank you all. So 11/11.
Yeah,
it's a great
baby.
day to release some things. Once you release those things that no longer serve you, it allows you to have space for new things to come in.
And to call it in, especially being a full moon that we just had. We're in Mercury retrograde, which is to plan and call in things to you, but it's not time to make big changes.
That Mercury retrograde this one's really been emotional for a lot of people. Have y'all noticed that?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's really pulling on people, and I wish that it wouldn't, but I guess it's part of us changing as well. And it's a great thing, I guess, to remind us of the negative things that we need to release.
Totally.
Yeah. So I like 111 because to me it's all about new beginnings and moving forward. How about you, Nickelle?
I like 111 because every time I see it, I'm like, ooh, that means a wish and something good is coming.
Oh, I
I
love
like
that.
that.
Yeah,
I
me
do
too.
like that.
Yeah, because for me, it's watch your thoughts. They manifest instantly. So it's a reminder to me, what am I thinking in that moment? I need to be more mindful of my thoughts because they can either add or detract. And I definitely don't want to detract.
Yeah, that's the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to have that detraction. There is a lot of things going on in the world, and so the universe, I always feel like the universe is right now calling a lot of white lighters, white lighters, because that's what I consider myself.
Light workers.
Light workers, white lighters. I watch Charm after school. So
There you go.
White lighter. Okay.
Loves Charmed.
So I feel like the universe is calling these people to actually help change the vibration of the world, make it a more positive place. We all need that positivity, and that's one of the things that I love about the portals is releasing negativity and letting positivity come through. How about anyone else got anything going on?
Yeah, because I say doing that also helps you draw in. So prime example for me is I needed more community. I'm such a hermit that, I was doing so many things on my own, and then going deep within and doing the work, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need people. I need people around me.
That's the one thing about the metaphysical community is the people that you meet are such a good group of people. Very rarely do I meet someone who makes me feel off balance.
Right.
So that's one of the things I really do like about it. And it's it's funny because it's almost like a really good sisterhood or brotherhood. It's just a family. It's a family whenever you meet some people.
It is, yeah. And for me now, just recently getting to experience this more, the metaphysical community, it's nice because I'm usually the one that's bringing up these things to my friends, and we're like, wow, this is crazy, and I'm teaching them and, whatever. But, to be around people that already think the same things, yeah, there's nothing like it. Yeah.
I call them soul family.
Yep.
Yeah. I also like the fact that 111 angel numbers. So today I saw a lot of 222, 444, 555, and 888. How about y'all? Did y'all see any interesting numbers today?
I see 5 all the time, but I did see a lot of 8s today. So I saw 88 probably 10 times, and then 888 saw it at least once. Might have seen it twice. And then 555. I see that almost every single day.
Yeah. I saw 555 on the way over here and 444. I woke up last night, excuse me, at 12:12.
Equals 33.
And also Leslie's
Leslie's
birthday. So
birthday.
now every time I see 12:12, I'm like, what, Leslie?
What,
I
Leslie?
love it.
Yeah. So with some of the things going on, how do you normally go ahead and release things and bring things in? I have been using different methods of burning and different things, and it's worked well.
Mm-hmm.
Used some different things this weekend. So how about you?
Well, yeah, I guess in the past I've written things down. I haven't really burned stuff except for like burning bowl ceremonies. But there is a significance to writing, right? Like, because
Right.
I know that that's always really
Powerful.
Powerful.
It's your energy.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
writing it down.
Your
Okay.
intentions.
Not typing.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
You can type, but
It's not the same.
it's not the same energy.
Okay.
No.
Interesting.
Because it's actually your energy leaving your hand through that pen onto the page.
I like that. Okay.
So, like a burn and release, use the color black because that kind of cancels things out. I teach him this from my shamanic training, but it's also for my intuition of guiding people through burning bowl ceremonies for years. And the black is great when you want to release that and let that go. Versus if you want to call something in, so let's say finances, you can use green paper and a colored pen, or you can use white paper and write in a green pen. So you have to think of like the colors of the chakras, like 1 through 7. If you don't know about the chakras, you can coordinate those to the colors of 7th grade science, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, all those, all the way up to your crown, which is the top of your head.
I love that because I really didn't know that, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
how am I
really-
going to
it's-
remember this?
Yeah, it's really,
Oh, that's
you start
awesome.
looking at it. I always read it backwards, but that's just me because it's just, how I am.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do things backwards. It's just how
That's
I
okay.
am.
We get it.
I'm dyslexic. I get backwards.
Yeah.
I can speak backwards.
So yeah, but I used to go to work and I would write down negative things at work on a Post-it note and tear it up every day. That's how I would
Love it.
I don't need this anymore. I don't want that anymore. And I didn't even know that I was like really doing releases as much as it just was something, because I wasn't doing metaphysical stuff then. And so it was just a way to get rid of some negativity in my book. Well, obviously, this was something that was really from my ancestors, so it was in my soul to do it, because otherwise how would I have known?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would do, is write it on a Post-it note.
That's brilliant, though. That's
Yeah.
great.
Just release it.
Very
Yeah.
modern.
Post-it note, very modern, very modern, not from my ancestors. I'm sure they're like, what is she doing?
Yes.
Well, and then
Yeah.
you could even take it a little further, as long as you don't clog it up. And you could take that little Post-it note, because that's not a lot of paper. Now go to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet.
Oh, yeah, no. I was just tearing it up and giving it to the universe is what I thought. Just give it to the universe. The clean people were going to come get it that day.
Well, there you go.
And what I learned this weekend from you guys, I thought that when you're releasing something, it makes sense to me to write it down and burn it. But I didn't realize that that was the same for actually like wanting to manifest something.
Yeah, the big difference I teach people. So in Burning Bowl, what's great is when you want to release it and let it go, literally feel it in your body. Envision whatever that is. So let's say you're writing down the word lack. Well, you can be more specific and write down lack of what. But lack is lack. So for me, I try to keep it short and sweet. And I would like to release all lack. So I would probably take I'd say a white paper and write with black pen. Then I want to feel it. I want to put all my energy into it. And then I blow on that piece of paper the energy of lack. And now I'll rip it in half with all my might, because I'm telling Universe Creator Source, I'm done with this contract. I'm done. I'm done. And so then if I'm using burn paper, I'll crumple it up so it has a clean burn in the cauldron, unless it is like a leather container. They have those through a company that I'll talk about later about their burn paper, that it can burn flat. So whereas before in olden days, I'd have to be out in nature or at least have a fire pit outside where I could do this, or a fireplace where you could burn this. It doesn't work too well if it's gas, and you really want kind of a natural burning log or something of that nature. So it's more challenging to do it in like the city. But when you want to do that, then you just rip it, burn it. That's the best way to release it. So as you're putting your whole energy into it versus calling it in, same thing, but just don't rip it. And then give it love and gratitude like you already have it. So like if you want to call in finances, you could say, I am fortunate, I am rich, I am wealthy. You want to stick with the I ams, and then now crumple it, put it in the cauldron, and you can burn it from there. You're setting that up to the universe. You didn't sever anything. You're calling in, which is great time to do that in full moons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, full moons. I did know that.
And portals.
In portals.
Yep.
Both
Like
of 'em.
tonight. Tonight
This
would
is a
be a
portal.
great time.
Okay.
We had the full moon not too long ago, the beaver moon, and that was a good night to do that. But now then, let's talk about this Mercury retrograde, because I know it's affecting a lot of people emotionally this time. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to that are like, I just don't feel balanced, or I don't feel really good. And so it's kind of funny because, like I said, I saw 222, which to me means partnership, but it also does mean balance to me. And so this retrograde, I think, though, has been a big one. And it's going to last a while. I think it's through the 29th of November.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got some Sagittarius in it. That's probably
look out
the
the
reason
fire.
why it's such a problem.
And we usually have 3 days before and 3 days after of retrograde shadow. So I still usually tell people add 3 days before and add 3 days after, just to be clean and clear that you're out of that retrograde energy, because that's the energy. You don't want to do anything new. Like you don't want to start a new program. You don't want to sign a contract. You don't want to buy a car. You don't want to buy a house. Nothing major. Now, it is prime time energy. Clean a house, clean a closet, donate things, make space, open up yourself, your home, your car, clean your car, things like that. Or start planning for something. Just don't take any action in that direction yet. Start, you can collaborate, meet with friends, but it's really a time to more like a planning, or I call it hibernation phase, really going within.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to me that the universe actually has you clean stuff out before you receive something. So a lot of people aren't really aware of that, so they kind of try to hold on to things. And there's some things you don't need to hold on to. It's time to release those things. And I saw that a lot at the Gypsy Holistic Fair this weekend.
Yeah.
There were people who needed to release some things. I let them burn.
Well, and that was a message I got as a psychic and a mystic, that the night before I had told you, I said, I need to go get one of those burn kits from the Modern Native Trading Company with Scott and Sarah, because that was a message I got, is people really need to release, and they need to release big time tomorrow. So I'm glad I did, because I impacted you, and you bought a kit and you were doing it with your clients. I taught Nickelle how to do it, and she came over and we did a release for her. I mean, I had people literally weep after or before they were doing it. And then after they did it, they went from tears to smiles, and their eyes were brighter.
When you did the release, Nickelle? Because you did one.
Yeah, I did. It felt good. I mean, because to write down, just to get nice and personal, not being enough, letting go of not being enough.
Right.
And to see that burn was great.
And I think every woman can relate to what you just said, not being enough, because we're 3 women is why I'm saying that. Of the world is created where, you can wear that, but don't wear it, pull it up a little bit, or it's too tight, or it's too this or too that. There's so many standards that not only do we try to hold ourselves to, but other people also weigh in on their opinions, whether you ask for it or not.
Yeah, we had some lady weigh in on an
Oh.
opinion.
I think that's why it's coming up in on my field is how she was coming in and just berating us
Coming
for
in hot.
our work, and she was a fellow reader.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's really kind of funny, I mean, just looking back on it now, it was just a funny day. That whole day was funny. It just wasn't, it was a different feel on Sunday
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
at the holistic fair or the Gypsy fair in Oklahoma City. Sunday was a different feel. Just Saturday were
Magical.
great people, magical. It
Magical.
was fabulous. There was a Renaissance fair there. Maybe that actually contributed
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
we did
Oh,
see
could
the
be.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
at
the
loved
end.
seeing the night in the
Yeah.
parking lot. I was like, there's
There
a
he
night.
is. I know. I
We met
really
new
wanted to say
psychics.
rough day at the office, but
I
he
know,
didn't.
right?
Yeah.
Totally could have.
I've tried.
We went to dinner with a fellow psychic we met out there. I mean, it was a really magical the entire day.
Yeah.
The entire day, I talked
It
about
was.
those pancakes to
Oh,
someone today,
Oh,
and they
yeah,
were
that
like,
was
"Are you kidding
ridiculous.
me?"
If you're in Oklahoma City, go to Neighborhood Jam. It is the jam.
Yeah.
Get the whiskey pig pancakes.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that was so good.
It
And the
was.
candied bacon. Yes, please. Can I have a
God.
plate of this?
Yes, it was really good.
Incredible.
And then we had a great dinner because
Yeah.
we ate at
Ted's Cafe Escondido.
Escondido. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was really good.
Thanks, Tracy, for the recommendation.
But we had a good time, and so tonight's a good night for us to release some things, and really, we're going to do a burn session tonight. Hopefully, we'll put it with the video. Will the video be attached to this? You think?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe.
So we're going to do a burn session tonight, and I really have some things I do want to burn, and I have some things that I want to start manifesting for next year, for 2026. It's not too early for me.
Oh, it's not. And I
Not at
never
all.
do a New Year's resolution, but I do a word for the year. So this year, my word was breakthroughs. And I do believe I've kind of experienced quite a
breakthroughs?
few. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dang, I didn't do a word this year.
It's okay.
I
Don't
know.
make
I
yourself
just wonder.
wrong.
I love. I know. I
Yeah.
love doing that though.
So you'll create one for next year and go
yeah.
forward.
It's better than a New Year's resolution.
It
I mean, a word
Totally.
is so much easier to achieve.
New Year's resolutions set you up for failure. It's a form of self-sabotage.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No,
we
it's
don't need
about
that. We just need
empowering
a
each
word to help
Yep.
empower
Forward.
us and move us all forward this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Not to be like, oh, I only worked out until March and I'm still overweight and I'm this. Okay, those are the little things. Life is short. I've lost so many people this year alone. I lost 5 people in my life. Life is short. Live it.
It is time to live it.
If
It
you
is
have that extra
time.
10 pounds, who cares?
You know, a lot of people just go around being existing.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Instead of
and
living.
it's not really living. And so having a word might actually make them feel like there's something achievable so that you can live. You can really live it to the fullest.
And I think that brings in that thriving energy. Instead of existing, you go into living, which is essentially you're thriving as a human being.
Yes, it is. It is. It's really thriving. One of the things I also want to talk about, I know that the holidays are coming up. We have a special out there for
We do.
we do, and actually, we have it to where it's one psychic, 2 psychics, or an astrologer. I even have an astrologer out there with a packet on my website,
Awesome.
so we can get. It helps set people up for 2026.
Yeah.
If you're having a party, it's a great time to really bring in some psychics, astrologer, and actually really get some good readings for FY 2026 and start the year off with your friends on a good foot. Also, if they have been having some issues, it's a great time to do an open gallery where we do mediumship and we give some healing and helping those.
Yeah.
We did that at the Gypsy Holistic Fair in Oklahoma City.
We did.
We had several people come back and tell us how thankful they were.
And we ran out of chairs, literally ran out of chairs. People were looking for that connection, and we read as many people as we could in 45 minutes. So if we didn't get to you, we're sorry. We tried to hurry as much as we could.
It was a lot of people for
It was.
45 minutes. We have been the galleries have been
Very
expanding
successful.
and they just keep getting bigger and bigger, which is awesome because we can add more psychics to
Yep.
where we can really get those down. So that's a really good thing too. So if you're going to have a party this year, you might want to consider going to my website, purplerosepsychic.com. There's some deals out there for the parties and open galleries, and we're here to help you.
Yeah, that private birthday party was a blast that we did back in September.
Yes, it was great. It
Wow.
was great. We did open gallery, and then we did individual readings.
That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. So there's a lot that can be had. And here's the thing, it makes your parties very memorable for your guests.
They'll always remember. You remember your 29th birthday party, or you remember your 36th birthday party, and yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
So what do you have going on this week?
Me, I think right now I'm actually just preparing proposals, actually from people I met at the Gypsy Soul Fair. So
Love it.
that was awesome. And yeah, just getting content calendars squared away, all that good thing.
How about you, Missy?
For me, it was more about recharging because it was a lot this weekend and I did all the driving, which I love doing. Driving is really cathartic for me.
It's fun.
But, and I love my car and just being out on the open road. I will hop in a car way before I'll hop on an airplane. You just have more freedom that way and you can stop when you want. So for me this week, I intentionally didn't plan a lot because I wanted to be able to unpack everything, be present, and just recharge.
Well, you probably were smarter than me, but I did love
Would not say that.
I did love the singing in the car on the way back to the 70s.
that
Oh my
was
gosh, we all
fun.
sing well. And then this week tomorrow I'm at Miracles of Joy in Bedford from 12 to 5:30. And then Friday I'm at Embodied Crystals in North Richland Hills from 1 to 6. And on Saturday again, I'm at Miracles of Joy in Bedford from 12 to 5:30. So I've got a busy weekend.
You're
But,
so popular.
no, it's just I book. Speaking of booking, I'm already looking at 2026 and trying to get fairs and things going. So it's
Yes.
going to be a lot.
I have some stuff on the books for January already.
Yeah, we're going to get some stuff going.
More fairs.
So we have to wrap this up. But I wanted to say we appreciate you and we hope to see you at a reading or at a fair. Check out our website, southernfriedpsychic.com.
Yep. And we love road trips. So if you want to bring us to your town, let's talk.
And purplerosepsychic.com. Look for my schedule of where I'm at and deals and specials going on.
Nickelle, what's your
And
website?
risingdigitalstudio.com.
And if you need some graphics, some logos,
Nickelle's your girl.
Yeah.
She did my new logo. It's fabulous.
Yes, so is mine. So we'll talk to you soon, and we hope to see you at one of our events. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay,